Did you know the man who built the largest empire in history was once hunted, enslaved, and abandoned by his own people? Before Genghis Khan ruled the world, he had to fight for a name, not just against enemies, but against betrayal, starvation, and the brutal steppe. This isn't just the rise of a warrior, it's the making of a living legend, forged in blood, bound by honor, and driven by revenge. Genghis Khan, the Great Episode 2. Who in this episode? Discover how a homeless boy became a feared warlord. See how brutal Mongol life shaped his leadership. Learn about the betrayals that nearly destroyed him, face the rise of brotherhoods and rivalries, and explore the critical battles that united the Mongol tribes for the first time since Temujin's ruthless rise. Before he was called Genghis Khan, a HistoriSync production. In the cold, merciless steppes of Mongolia, the wind whispered tales of chaos and broken bloodfeuds. Tribes fought endlessly for power, revenge, and survival. But among them, a boy once enslaved and abandoned was about to rise, not just as a warrior, but as the embodiment of destiny itself. His name was Temujin, and his vision was unlike anything the fractured world of Mongol tribes had seen. After narrowly escaping death more than once in his youth, Temujin began building not just alliances, but loyalty rooted in merit, not bloodline. This was unheard of in a world where only noble birth determined your worth. He sought out the outcasts, the betrayed, and even his past enemies. Men who once drew blades against him now rode beside him not because of fear, but because of belief. One such turning point came when he reunited with his blood brother, Jamukha. Together, they dreamed of unity. But while Temujin believed in equality and loyalty, Jamukha clung to aristocracy and privilege. Their brotherhood, once sacred, would soon shatter in fire and betrayal. The Battle of Dalen Baljet in 1187 was the true test. Jamukha, leading the traditional nobles, faced Temujin's growing army of commoners and former slaves. Though outnumbered, Temujin's men fought with unmatched resolve. Yet Jamukha emerged victorious that day. His punishment, barbaric. There boiled 70 young officers alive. But brutality could not silence Temujin's vision. He learned, adapted, and bided his time. Over the years, tribe by tribe, he earned allegiance, not by fear, but by trust. His code was clear. Those who were loyal would rise, no matter their birth. He introduced discipline, shared plunder equally, and protected his soldiers' families. This was revolutionary. By 1201, he defeated Jamukha's alliance again. This time Jamukha, captured but not begging, refused to live dishonored. Temujin granted him a noble death. The tribes began to see Temujin not as a warlord but as a savior. In 1206, at a grand council known as the Kurultai, the unified Mongol nation crowned him with a new name, Genghis Khan, universal ruler. A legend had risen. And with it, a storm was coming for the rest of the world. If you love history told like a legend, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to HistoriSync and join us as we uncover the untold, the epic, and the forgotten. History isn't just facts, it's a story. Let's relive it together. And don't miss our next episode, Blood and Brotherhood, the Betrayals, where Temujin's destiny takes a brutal turn and a conqueror is born. Subscribe now and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment of the past.